All right, we're live. Oh shit! Hold up.
What?
You're gonna have to redo that intro, bro.
Oh,
God damn it.
Man, it's been a crazy week, dude. It's been a crazy week.
All right, just count us down then. Count us down.
Okay, no. Go ahead. We're already live. I just
We're live?
didn't have the sound
Okay.
on.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another podcast. They said we said some technical difficulties over there. It's been one of those weeks.
For
We
me, at
have
least.
we've got K Mega here with us, a special guesting on the show. Welcome. Before we start, we would like to send our best wishes to Ham Solo's daughter. I hope she gets well soon. K Mega, would you please break down who and what you are?
all right. I'm not gonna say what I said beforehand. That was a one-time thing, but do appreciate the invite. Do appreciate the invite. Definitely, my boy Ham Solo, man. I'm, I'm saying heartfelt. Hope got kids too, so totally understand. So hopefully, man, that everything goes well. I'm saying heart goes out to you and your family, man. I'm saying, I'll be definitely praying for you and your daughter and your wife as well. So, but as for me, uh, appreciate the invite, man. K Mega 45, content creator, streamer, and uh, 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 can we cuss here? I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah. Say whatever you want, man.
No children.
And part-time bullshitter. So other than that, what I'm saying, catch me on Twitter at KMega4, on my YouTube channel, KMega405. We just got done doing GRG last night. Had a good time. And other than that, you just catch me out here streaming under the same name or playing Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Nintendo, man. So yeah, glad to be here.
Before you get off, I have to ask you a question. I ask all the guests. Actually, two questions. First, what is the greatest video game of all time?
Ooh. Um, I'm gonna have to say The Witcher 3.
Okay. What is the greatest? What is the best console right now between Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox? Go.
Oh yeah, the Series X.
Series X is the best console available right now.
Absolutely.
Damn. Okay. Welcome to Too Big and Stankmore in the chat. We really appreciate y'all. Much love, guys. Okay. K Mega, what have you been playing this past week?
Well, last night streamed. Well, I didn't stream, but my boy Don, the Don KTR, him and about four other people, we jumped in and played some Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Um, Also been playing the beta version of Nakira. Um, Losing my mind playing the hell out of that game. Game is so fun. I've never been into battle royale games, but I guess if you just implement fighting into something, because I'm a huge fighting game fan, then it's
It
right up
just
my
works
alley,
out.
man. I just been playing it. Yeah, it works out perfectly. So once that game drops next week, I'll be all over that. So that's pretty much the two games that I've been kind of no life in a little bit at this point.
Okay. Cozy, what game have you been playing this week?
This I've been mostly just playing the same Animal Crossing and Overwatch and Halo. I'm almost done with Halo though, so then I'll have to pick up a new game.
Okay. Well, are you finishing the campaign?
Yeah, I only do the campaign for real.
Okay, that's nice. Ham, what have you been playing this past week?
I haven't really been playing that much games. I watched the showcase and
Bunch of
also
showcases.
yeah, I mean there was a bunch of showcases, but I watched that and been playing like 2K a little bit and a little bit of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but mostly been like dealing with my daughter. She's been going through some eczema stuff. Really looking pretty rough. But she's at the hospital now. I'll be going back there. I just came back home to pick up some stuff and figured I'd hop on just for a little bit, just to kind of get my mind off of it a little bit. She's with the wife. The wife knows I'm here doing this right now and is okay. But I came to pick up some
Sure.
stuff.
Are you
I
sure?
yeah, I'm positive. I'm absolutely positive. Because she is going to be going back to where I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be moving to the state of Iowa here soon. She has to go back up there for work. I got to finish up getting like the house ready to get packed. We have some people that are going to be coming to pick up our stuff and move it for us because since she got relocated and got an upgrade for a job and everything like that, it's like this is a pretty big situation for our family right now. So big switch in lifestyle. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out living in Iowa now and getting a job out there and everything like that. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, really fun, but right in the midst of doing all this, now we got an eczema outbreak with our daughter. So we're just dealing with that, figuring out life and taking it day by day, and we'll be good. But it's just we definitely hit a bump in the road.
Okay. Too big says your wife is the MVP, and I second that.
Oh yeah,
She definitely the MVP.
yeah.
On some,
Loki, you know my daughter. You know my daughter and my wife.
yes, I do. She is the MVP. She is the mortar that holds the bricks that we call Ham Solo. Ladies and gents, let's get right into it. Uh, the Xbox showcase. So before we get into the games, let's not bury the lead. Guys, what are we rating the Xbox showcase from S to an F rank? K Mega, Mr. Special Guest, go ahead, give us your ranking. If you don't want to give a justification or an explanation, feel free. Actually, no, you have to tell us why it's whatever rank you pick. Go.
Oh my goodness, man! You put the pressure on.
Yeah,
So this is
Okay.
the Xbox event,
he
right?
came out hot, didn't he?
Yeah, it came out hot with the burner. Like, damn. Like, okay, all
Damn,
right,
man,
all right.
on fire.
I'm a guest. I'm not supposed to be put to this plan already.
He came
Dude,
out with
I'm like Steph
the.
Curry. I'm like Steph Curry, and it's game 3 in the third quarter. No pressure, no nothing.
I see third quarter. Yeah, they hot in the third quarter too. Yeah, you came with it. Okay, so I better not throw the whiff. Lord have mercy.
Oh,
All right,
bro,
so
he
we're
came
talking about
out.
we're talking about the Xbox event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a. And you said from what was the ratings again?
S rank all the way down to an F.
Okay, all right. I give it a B. B rank.
All right, tell us why.
Well, personally, I mean, for me, it's like there was. I'm always I always enjoy these type of shows. Like, I mean, I sat there all this past weekend, watching indie events. There was all different types of other events that was showing Saturday and Sunday. So for me, I'm always hyped for this because I'm always waiting, anticipating what's coming. So for me, for some people, they might look at things a little bit differently, but I was hyped for it. But there was a part that was a little stagnant towards the middle of the show. And that's the one thing that's the positive though is that it was showing a bunch of games, a bunch of variety of games, and that is exactly what you want your console to have. There might be games that I'm not interested in whatsoever, but for me, there was just that one part in the middle where it was kind of like the down dip. Then once they got in and started showing a couple of other games right off the bat, I believe that game was called Kinfork, and then they started it revved back up again. So that's why. And normally, I think the Xbox shows are pretty solid, and I think this show was solid, but it wasn't one of the best ones that I've ever seen. So, they gave they wet the palate with a lot of different variety, but I've seen better. But I still enjoyed the show overall.
Was it the best showcase from E3 this
Oh
year?
yeah, oh hands down, it was better than it was definitely better than Summer
The
Game
Sony,
Fest. Yeah, it
Sony.
was better than oh yeah, it was better than Sony's. Not by much. I gave Sony a high grade. But again, you got to look at from what you were offered. See, if Sony gave an hour and a half show, do you think that would have been? You don't think that there would have been no low spots? And right there within that 30-minute show, there was a couple of low spots. Even though overall, I thought the Sony show was absolutely good, fantastic. I gave it a 9 out of 10. But it was only a bite size compared to Microsoft's that was already an hour more content. So you knew that there was going to be a drop off if Sony was going to try to maintain that same type of level
They brought the
of gaming
quantity.
content. Yeah, yeah, right. So
But not
that's the reason why I still
quality.
say XCOM.
Okay,
Damn.
Cozy. Settle
Jeez.
down. Settle
She
down.
got close to her mic to say that.
I know she said that. She said that with conviction. Good lord.
Big says they're a little bit for everyone in the Xbox showcase. Okay, quantity
Right.
definitely. Okay,
Yeah.
Ham,
So and
Mid
I thought there
games.
was some quality there.
mid games. Okay, Ham,
Man.
please tell us, give us your rating and the reason why.
D plus.
Did you say D plus?
B plus.
Oh, okay, okay. Your demonic voice kind of exposed you there a bit. Okay, tell us why.
Maybe he should have said this.
The Doom Slayer.
Wait, is
Maybe.
Game Pass the Doomslayer here? Is that what we're saying?
What?
That Game Pass is the Doomslayer?
Oh yeah, Game Pass is definitely
The Doom Slayer.
Oh my God.
indeed.
Okay, Ham, just carry
Indeed.
on. Carry on. Tell us why it's a B plus.
I,
This dude.
the plus came from Arc.
Ah,
The
okay.
plus came from
Okay.
Arc. Other than that, it was a B. I
So
mean,
you're with Vin Diesel
but
when he
like,
says that real gamers,
oh,
they want to play.
you goddamn
Arc.
right. You goddamn right. You know, he's spitting facts. If you don't play that game, you ain't a gamer. I mean, it is what it is. He said it, not me. I didn't say it, but I endorse it. But anyways,
Anyway.
as everybody else says, you know, it was a little slow in the middle, but I'll tell you the part that kind of pissed me off, that knocked it down a grade immediately, is when I seen Sea of Thieves. When I seen Sea of Thieves, I was just like, there goes a point, maybe a point and a half. Like that, I just
Wow, really?
that game that game might
greatness.
that game might be dope, and I'm excited to play it and try it, but I don't want to see that at my showcase.
Okay, so let me ask you this question though, Ham. Okay, so you have not played Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. Great. Oh no,
Okay.
I played like I have like maybe like anywhere between 5 to 10 hours in it. Like that's how much I played.
Okay, so
So really,
have
little
you played
bit.
it solo, or have you played it with friends?
I mostly played it solo, but I did play it with friends a couple
yeah,
times.
it's
But I
gar-
played with unreliable
solo.
friends. I played it with
It's
unreliable
garbage
friends.
solo. It's the best, in my opinion. It's garbage solo. For the hardcore, the King Pirates out there, they can go solo. I could not. But with worthy companions, it is one of the funnest games that you ever want to play. So
Yeah.
and my boy Don, he's been asking me over and over again to jump back on And so, man, you could come on to the U.S. Hillary, or when it's his boat, the Republican, whichever one you want to ride on, it doesn't matter.
Wait. The boat is
Yeah.
called the Republican.
The USS Hillary, that's mine, and his is called the Republican. Whichever one.
You got on that boat.
What?
The
Did you
fact
get
that you
on
get
that
on
boat
either one of those
willingly?
boats is just rough.
You're gonna get on this boat and you're gonna be fine, because I'm telling you, man.
Those are some bad boats, and I'm not talking good.
Those are some bad boats. But anyway,
Well,
Those are some
on that
bad
note,
boats.
on that note, I can guarantee you all that Sea of Thieves was a plus for Cozy. But Cozy, please tell us what your score was and why.
I'm going to go with the same.
Why did
as Sam,
everything
like,
stop at? Why did everything
similar.
stop at Sea of Thieves?
I mean, I actually
it's
agree. So
Xbox's
I like
biggest
Sea of Thieves,
exclusive.
but I actually agree with Ham. I like
For
Sea of
real?
Thieves. Yes, and I agree with him. And it was mostly because it was like, hey, a new season kind of thing. Like, and I thought that was not significant enough to be placed in the showcase. I mean,
that's a day two. That's a day two showing. That is the extended showing. That is not something that needs to be there.
The Pirates of the Caribbean, like they did last time, or some other, like, look at this cool, new campaign we have for it. But it was like, just like, yay, a new season, which is cool, but it's not. It'd be cooler if it was something else, like more content pirate related, but something bigger than, yes, we already knew, we're getting a new season. But so, yeah, I would have expected it to be something better if they were going to put it in the show like they did.
And Fallout 76, that made me take a couple more points off. I was just like, man, can they stop with this game? Can they stop? Well, like not exactly stop making content, but stop putting it at the showcase.
I agree with that. Unless they're going to be doing, actually,
I understand these games are
Fallout
big.
76, I actually think Fallout 76, I actually liked what they added. Because I thought if Sea of Thieves was going to add it, I thought they should have added
into the show before we get into the show.
And ESO. And I understand those are all big games, right? I mean, like, anybody on this podcast, if you would say, those games don't deserve to be there because they ain't shit. That's not true. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they don't deserve to be there because they ain't shit. I'm just saying that is like day two stuff. That's the extended show stuff. I don't want to see that at the main presentation. I want the main presentation just to be fresh. Just to be fresh. Not DLC. But oh man, but then I'm kind of contradicting myself because I did get excited for Forza. For Forza Hot Wheels, so I see, but man, I just don't know. That just those specific games just kind of turned me off. Maybe I'm sure they were for a lot of people, but they took points out of my book, and I'm not everybody.
Okay, but
I'm just me.
Because you still haven't given us a rating for the show, though.
Oh, a B- as well. I think I really took points off mostly for that Sea of Thieves thing. And a few, but
Thieves is just getting dunked on right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Sea of Thieves. I love Sea of Thieves.
It's getting slandered. Can't make us hate in the slander.
I also really thought the one thing I wanted from the showcase I got. I wanted from the showcase I wanted Redfall gameplay, and I got that.
And you got it. Okay, so before we segue into that, I can't believe that I'm exposing myself right now. I honestly thought we would be unanimous in this one. I thought the showcase was an A+, y'all. An A mother freaking pass. It just wasn't. It wasn't an S rank because I didn't see anything that was riveting in terms of gameplay, but in terms of reveals, that was mwah. Okay, that was mwah. I loved it. Anyway, yes, holy, like all the way holy. Cozy, you started talking about Redfall. Please tell us what you thought about it.
So yeah, that is, I loved it. I went in saying they better show me footage for Redfall because Redfall was actually the most exciting game that was previously announced for me. And so I was like, they delivered on that point. That is what I walked into that show expecting, and that's what I got. So I guess maybe a B+. I'll revise mine to a B+.
Yeah, that's why I
B+.
gave mine a B+. So when I initially watched it that day, I was like, that was a 9 because I was so high off of seeing Starfield. I ain't gonna lie, I was so happy. I'm happy with the showing of Starfield. Everyone's bitching about it. I'm just like, whatever, man. Like, there's a reason they delayed it. And I was mad about the delay just because of the look that it gave Xbox. I wasn't mad at the delay as in Starfield doesn't deserve to get a delay. I was mad because it was like, another Xbox blunder. But Starfield to me, with knowing that they delayed it, even if they have to delay it again, now that I know these other games are coming out within the next 12 months, and I'm sure they're going to have another showcase similar next year, because I feel like this is more of a showcase for Game Pass now more than it is for like just selling games from Xbox. Which I will get into some of my thoughts on that later, but I ended up but the second time I watched the show, like that lull, that Sea of Thieves thing just kept pissing me off. And like I ain't gonna lie, bro. But the second time I seen it, I immediately like rushed to turn on my controller to fast forward through it. It was like one of those moments, like, you know, when you got a commercial, you could fast forward through back when you used to use VCRs. but yeah, it was like one of those kind of moments. But like I thought Ark was dope. Redfall was stunning to come out with.
We're talking about Redfall right now. All right. Focus.
Redfall was fire.
We only have 1 hour.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. Thank you.
Sorry. K Mega. Redfall. Shoot.
Looked very it looked very exciting. I was kind of skeptical of the game in the sense of, because Arcane, but let's just be honest, Bethesda games don't always look appealing, but they play very well. So that's what I was wondering, of what was that game going to look like, and it actually met my expectations, exceeded my expectations actually. It looks really, really fun. So no, I thought the game, yeah, I'll definitely be playing that. I mean, that's a game for me that I love co-op shooters, and so for me, they fit the bill, and let them cook. So let the game come out to be right, and let them sit there and get it up there when they got it complete, because I'll be ready
Ham,
once they do.
I remember that bet we had when I told you that Redfall was gonna be mid.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very confident.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say.
This dude is crazy. This dude's crazy.
Showcase. Now I love the showcase, but when I saw Redfall, I was like, damn it, I should have bet more money with him. I should have bet more money. Damn it. All right, man. All right, let's move on to the next one.
No, we're not moving on quite yet, because that was just that was inappropriate slander.
Redfall was fantastic.
Pause.
It was fantastic.
Pause.
A great
Please pause.
You know it
You
did.
know we only
No,
got 1 hour.
no. Yeah, I understand that, but a couple minutes are deserved for you on this one. Like,
Alright,
because that was unnecessary. This game was getting slandered like crazy for this pre-game footage stuff that people were throwing out all over Twitter, like that pre-alpha or whatever you want to call it, footage, pictures all over the place. They're like, oh man, this game's gonna look terrible. And then I seen the game and I was like, man, this looks way better. I expected it to, because that always looks better than than before. But I was like, this game looks fantastic. Being able to just to see a snippet of you working with another teammate, to like one person uses their special and another teammate launches off of that. I'm sure there's a lot more added to that I'd like to see. I mean, this was a small little snippet of that game, and I thought it looked fantastic. It did kind of seem a little weird in like afterwards, after they announced that whole you have to like do the missions thing, you know what I'm talking about, the mission
Yeah,
where
yeah.
like where everybody has oh man, I'm saying that backwards. So like, yeah, you like one person can play and you play on their game, but like when you leave or if they join your game, you have to do it all over again or something like that, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
The
like that
progression
thing,
is independent.
yeah. So oh man, I danced around that for a hot second. But that was a little disappointing, but I think people are throwing a lot more shade than necessary at that because, like, to me, it's like if the game is good, I don't give a damn. I'll do the same mission a few times. It's gonna
Borderlands
suck.
2.
But like, how many times did you hop into somebody's game on Elden Ring to help your boy or something like that? I fought the same bosses so many times.
Sit down. Sit the hell down. Did you just compare gameplay of Elden Ring with
No mechanics.
No, I didn't.
A
What?
mechanic
No, I
in the
didn't.
game.
No, I didn't do that.
the only
You are
reason?
looking past what I just said.
The only reason you can do the same mission 10 times, 20 times on Elden Ring
Okay, well
is
then I'll
because
say
the gameplay
Borderlands.
loop
I'll
is
say Borderlands.
fantastic.
I'll say Borderlands then.
Borderlands.
If
Fine,
you want if you want to switch
fine.
it up, here's another fantastic game. Borderlands
Alright.
2 and 3. They give you the option to skip a mission in your own personal run, which is dope. But I don't know how many times I've ran the same missions with friends or with random people online when I'm looking for a certain gun trying to run the same spot over and
It's
over and
insanely
over.
less obnoxious in Borderlands just to pick up a new character than just to continue off
Like
of your save.
like I don't know how many times I did the Midnight Coroner
So
mission.
this for Redfall, we
I don't
done
know how
spent
many
6
times.
minutes for Redfall. For real.
Mm-hmm. You deserve it.
Christ.
You
Well,
deserve
I
it.
stick by what I said. This is going to be the same thing that happened to Riders Republic before. Another dub for Loke 7 in the prediction game.
Ah man,
I'm telling y'all,
you're gonna have to
after
wait
this
for that
game
dub for a
launches,
long time.
after this game launches in 12 months, it'll be dead. Dead. Okay?
We'll see.
Just like Kevin Durant's hopes for winning another championship.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
You hear this?
we
You
got
hear
Riot.
this?
Ooh, man,
This dude is
We got Riot
tripping.
Games.
this man here.
We got Riot Games joining.
Lord have mercy.
Guys, would you settle down? I'm spitting facts here. Just take the truth. Here we go. Riot Games joining Xbox Game Pass. Yo, make this quick. K Mega, go first.
Oh, no, it's amazing. Nobody would have thought that those games, and I need to see. That's why I was messing with the camera because my chair is tripping. But anyway, um, I think that it's a brilliant move. The only issue is the fact that it's not going to be played on Xbox. It's only on Game Pass PC. From what we know right now,
And mobile.
now that
And mobile.
yeah, and mobile. So those are huge for Xbox and Game Pass. There's no doubt about that. They're going to get a lot of subscriptions off of just those games alone, being on PC and but if they can add at least 2 of those games to go over to console, then they definitely have a winner with that. A supreme winner. Like they're in a really good place by adding those games. And that even makes me even more excited for their fighter that's going to be coming out sometime, hopefully in 2023. Um, that could probably be a Game Pass game as well, since they're partnering with Riot Games. That's a huge get for Game Pass and Microsoft.
Cozy.
I don't care. Next. Good for Game Pass.
Okay. Ham.
Don't care either. to be honest. I never really got into those games from the start. If it comes to console, I'll try them. But like when I seen them at the showcase, I was like, oh, that's kind of rough. I'm good.
Okay, I think this one's a big one, because it shows Xbox's hand or strategy.
Well, yeah, their
that they
diversity for sure. Yeah.
these guys are not worried about console still. These guys are talking about platforms. They're competing with like Steam and freaking Tencent. So
Yeah.
by putting this on Game Pass, they're eating up a whole chunk of people that are not going to be like on other platforms. And once they give Game Pass a try just to play the Riot game specifically, then they're gonna be like, oh, let me try this, or let me try that. You know what? Maybe getting an Xbox would be nice. Or let me just forever stay on in the Game Pass ecosystem, etc. That's what Microsoft is revealing to us with this partnership. This one is a very big deal, but obviously for the people that think that consoles are everything, very small-minded people think that consoles are everything, will think this is nothing, but this is a very, very big deal. Let's
for
move
sure.
on.
Before you move on, I do want to add
Yep.
this. It was kind of crazy because I had a conversation with somebody today about this same thing, not about the Riot games, but about how the old console heads are still stuck in time and they aren't thinking about evolving. Microsoft, what they showed in this event overall, and especially just with this topic that we're talking about right here, they're showing that they're trying to be a platform for everyone, not just for console gamers, not for PC, not for everything, and for everybody. And for just that reason alone, acquiring that, they're showing that that like PlayStation caring about their console sales is beneath them. Which to some people they may think that's crazy, but this is a whole bigger game and ideology that Microsoft and Xbox has right now, and it's crazy.
Those are facts.
It's massive.
It's actually
Those
interesting
are
because when
facts.
people still talk about the Xbox identity, I was like, what are you guys on?
Yeah.
Because people are like, its identity as the first person shooter console. It's like, grow up.
Yeah,
We're not in that
Too
world
big.
anymore.
Too big. I've heard him say this several times on Xbox party chats, and I've heard him say it on K Mega's podcast yesterday. That showcase was literally for everyone. It wasn't just for me. It wasn't just for the person looking for the next Last of Us game or something like that. It was literally saying,
like video games?
Do you want to play
Get an
games? Either get an Xbox, get a little man, as King David says, or play it on PC, or grab you a phone and download the app.
Tablet.
Like
These
it
guys
just
are
doesn't
vicious,
matter.
man.
Yeah, they're
These guys are
literally.
vicious.
You're right. It is vicious. It is vicious.
Like I don't.
Like people think Sony's cold.
I use
Microsoft is colder.
I use the drug analogy a lot, but this one I think it fits. Like Sony is like that drug dealer that is like an exclusive party selling that little bit of cocaine or whatever. Xbox is like, yo, we're selling from the truck driver, from the guy that lives on the street, all the way up to the billionaire. Everybody's getting coke. Everybody. We making money off everybody. That's what Microsoft's doing, and for me, that's vicious, man. That's vicious.
Everybody getting that White House.
Everybody.
Right. Okay.
So let's move on to the next one. A Plague Tale Requiem. K Mega, what's your hype level for this one? Try and keep it brief, bro.
My hype level is a 7 because I have not played the last one. I bought it.
You're crazy.
It's been in my back. It's in my backlog, man.
You're insane.
You lost your goddamn mind, man. Next person on the panel,
everybody-
please.
Yeah. Cozy, what's your hype level for Plague Tale?
0.
Hell down.
I also
Don't even
didn't play
play
the
video
first one.
games.
0.
0.
Oh man,
It's a female
next.
protagonist, Cozy. Come
What?
on, Cozy. It's a female
Zero.
protagonist.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Okay, Ham. A Plague
Oh
Tale requiem.
man, these dudes. I mean, straight up, straight like that. Like,
Yo,
Damn,
Kojima
I mean,
should
I'm a
feature just to
guest
put
got
in these little audios. Just to put in these
Yeah.
little audios. You should feature every week, man. Damn.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. That game looks like it's about to slap. There is new fighting in the game that looks really cool. Everyone seems more mature and just like built and ready to go to like battle compared to last game where it felt like you were kind of just running away from everything. So this time it looks like Amicia ain't fucking around, bro. Like she's coming
Yeah.
to a town near you, and she's gonna knock you out. And like that's the way she looked like. And I mean, just when they showed that still photo of her face, just looking all extra, like she looked like she just went through it. And you know she
Yeah,
went through it
yeah.
if you play it, K Mega. Come on, bruh. Pick up the sticks
Man.
and get on that
Come on,
game,
man.
bruh.
I bought the
Okay,
game,
let's
so
move
I
on to
gotta
the
play
next
it.
one. Hey, Mega, I need you to sit down, bro. Next game. Sorry. My take on my excitement for Plague Tale very high. I enjoyed the first one. Let's move on. Forza Motorsport. Okay, Mega, go first. Please tell me you've played a Forza game, please.
Oh, I played every Forza game except for the first two.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no. I played every Forza game. No, and
Mhm.
damn near to completion. So on most of them. But yeah, no, I love Forza. I like motorsports better than Horizon, but I'm still a huge fan. So yeah, no, I'm really stoked about this. I'll jump in there and play it like I do all the rest of them.
Okay. Cozy.
No
Forza
interest.
Motorsport.
No interest.
Okay. Ham. Forza Motorsport.
Oh man, I thought the game looked fire. They're talking about being able to drive with ray tracing in the game. I wonder if that's at 60 or if that's going to be
Well,
at
they're
30.
talking about it.
I know they're talking.
about it.
They're talking about it being at 60, like
Mhm.
ray tracing at 60 frames a second, which just sounds absolutely insane to me. I listened to the Digital Foundry thing, and that dude was knocking it off. Like he just does
Maybe
not
on
believe.
PC like that. With
I'm
a
sorry.
max
I thought
set.
you were talking about Forza Motorsport. You wasn't talking about
Yeah.
the Lego. Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
excellent,
K
excellent.
Mega.
Mwah,
You just
10.
you just
Yeah, 10.
reminded me that you
Bro.
took that L for the you're gonna hold that L for the Hot Wheels expansion.
Well.
Like I told you it's gonna be a Hot Wheels expansion, and you said no, it's gonna be something bigger than that. It's gonna be Tokyo.
Damn. It's a
Oh
rough
yeah.
day for
No,
K
you're right.
Mega
I'll
today.
take
He
it.
doesn't play video
I'll take
games.
it.
And he put the L for the Lego.
Wow.
You slandering K Mega. K Mega gamer
know
score
what?
is like double mine. I ain't even gonna cap on that.
You go.
K Mega be
Welcome,
playing.
Arceus. Welcome, buddy. Welcome.
Yeah, oh
Okay. Let's keep
Let's
it
not
moving.
bring
Let's
up
keep it
that
moving.
old slander. K Mega play
Let's
games.
keep it
my
moving.
God.
Flight Simulator. Cozy, tell me why this is Game of the Year. Go.
Hey, you know I don't play your boring old man games.
Oh
Okay,
my
well,
god.
at least you refer to it as a video game. At least you refer to it as a video game. That's progress. Ham Solo, Flight Simulator.
Fire. Helicopters?
Okay.
I'm ready to see that.
Okay.
I'm ready to fly that. Gliders and stuff like
Okay.
that. That sounds
Okay,
pretty fun.
Dog, we get it. K Mega, Flight Simulator.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Okay, so now
That fits. I'm sorry, guys. The novelty of Flight Simulator did not attach itself to me. So let's just.
Oh,
I don't even know
my
why I
God.
brought it up.
I enjoyed the mystique of the game. I played it. I put about good 15 hours into it. But it's not a game that I would continuously
You're-
just play all the
Okay,
time.
so you're denying that you're a boring old man. Because that's what that game is made for.
Okay, y'all.
I guess I'm a boring
Listen,
old man.
All right, y'all. We got about 37 minutes. I'm gonna skip the fodder. Let's go to the main
What
game.
fodder? What fodder
Scorn.
are you skipping?
Scorn. Scorn.
Let's go.
You better
Mega.
not be skipping Arc. I know
You
that,
better not
man.
be skipping Pentiment.
Oh,
Pentiment, I am definitely skipping.
that's when the
K
show went
Mega.
downhill. That's why I gave it a B. I mean, it looked interesting.
I forgot
to
about
but anyway,
Pentiment because it's forgettable for
Scorn.
me. It's forgettable.
You weren't feeling Scorn?
Scorn looks gross and beautiful at the same time. I'm definitely gonna play that.
Speak.
Day one. Ham. Scorn.
Day one for me for sure, 100%. I'm playing that game. I'm excited for it. Looks disgusting. Watching that dude pull out the umbilical cord looking thing, like people are knocking that and saying, "Oh man, that's this and that," but they steady playing. But they steady playing like Resident Evil and all these crazy other games and stuff like that. And I'm like, you scared of Scorn though? Like, wait a second, you think like these Alan Wake games are cool, but you scared of Scorn?
Let's be real.
Like
Let's be real. It's because it's on Xbox.
I'm just saying, Scorn looks fire. Scorn looks disgustingly moist, and I want to play it.
Moist.
Yeah, moist.
Okay, Cozy. Scorn.
No interest.
Are you
The only
boycotting
two games
because
that
we're
really
speaking-
interest me at the entire show were Redfall and Pentiment.
bad
Exotic
taste in games.
butters.
Very bad taste in gaming. Okay,
Exotic
I'm
butter
also looking
too.
forward to Scorn day one. Will not guarantee. I found out recently there are people that actually track people that talk about video games. They track if you play the game. So I'm just putting it out there. I will not guarantee that I will finish Scorn because I hate horror games, but this one I will give a try. So if I don't finish it, I'll get that achievement pop. Just don't get on my ass about it. Okay, fine. Cozy, Pentiment.
You
Go.
No,
Talk
we
about
are
it.
short time. I'm just gonna say Obsidian can do no wrong in my book. You're lame.
I'm sorry, I'm
Cozy,
sorry.
you said you
I'm
wouldn't.
done.
You said you wouldn't take
I'm done.
No,
Yeah.
you better not be done.
I don't
You
know why
better
that
not
felt
be
so
done.
right.
No, I said I was like fine not talking about it and letting it go. But yeah, so I like the style of game, and if you watch the extended show thing when they discussed exactly what makes it a cool and interesting game, it's like, kind of like not medieval, but a period RPG, and artistically the style of it is something that you don't see, and that's what I like about games. I like games that are not doing the same thing a bajillion other games are doing, because that's where you get really creative experiences.
Really? Okay. Anyone else want to talk about Pentiment?
No.
What the fuck was that?
I know. Okay, before we can carry
I
on,
will say the art is beautiful. It's just that it's just not a game for me for sure.
Okay, Oshus is out here capping for Game Pass and Xbox with his green pom poms. Like, what's this? 5 comments straight just about Xbox. Just about Xbox. Okay, let's move on to the next game.
Okay.
Naraka, the 60-player battle royale. K-Mega, go first.
Absolutely fire. I've been playing. That's the game I've been losing myself into. Matter of fact, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the gameplay survey, answering questions because I've been able to play it through the Insiders program.
You feeling it?
Absolutely fun. Oh yeah, man. I never was into battle royales, but like I was saying earlier, that like they added this fighting element to it. It's just fun. The customization is dope. That the drip is just outstanding. Just a fun game to play overall.
Okay. Ham, Naraka.
I just realized I got 3 days and 15 hours in Flight Sim. How about that?
Cozy,
Yeah?
Naraka, what do you think?
I am actually, from what people who've played some of it have
That's not
described,
funny.
it initially wasn't really my style of game, but it's something that I definitely want to try from what people who have played it have said.
Okay. I've already downloaded it. I haven't touched it yet. I cannot get off NBA 2K22 if I'm being honest. Diablo 4. K-Mega.
Oh
So,
man, I mean, I'm yeah, so dope, so dope, so dope.
okay, Ham, Diablo 4.
I haven't played a game like that in a long time, and I found myself with my jaw on the floor. I was like, bruh. Like that's when the game that's when the showcase started to ramp back up. I was like, oh snap. Diablo 4 is
Oh,
looking like this?
okay.
Whoa.
Cozy, Diablo
Um,
4.
I like the look of it, but I will remain tentative because I did not like 3.
Okay. Diablo 4 looks beautiful, but I'm old enough to remember Diablo Immortal and what is currently happening. And for you two that are super excited about this game, you should know that there was a job listing last week for a senior position to monetize the crap out of Diablo 4. So, yeah, good luck with that one. Next, we have Ravenlock. That was the game that looked like a big Zelda wannabe.
Mm.
Cozy, you're a resident Nintendo fan.
It
What are your thoughts?
interesting. So the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of Legend of Zelda. I'm not.
What? You play
I literally
Nintendo? You're not
like
a
2
big fan of.
games.
Wow.
My favorite Nintendo series is Kirby.
Okay. Ham, Ravenlock.
It looked interesting, but I'm not that hyped for it quite yet. I mean, that's one of those games that would drop in that's gonna drop in Game Pass, and I'm gonna try it out and see if I even click with it at all. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like saying, "Oh man, that looked terrible." No, it looked pretty cool. I'm just not sure if this is a game for me quite yet, and I'm definitely not ready to hype it.
Okay. I'm with you as well. It's very iffy. I'll give it a go, but I don't have high hopes. Next we have Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. This one is
Let's
right up K
go.
Mega's alley. Like he doesn't play video games, so trailers is just that's his thing. So K
Yes,
Mega, tell us what you thought about Wo. And he says
yes,
yes. Oh my
yes, yes.
K Mega, go. What do you think about Wo
Uh,
Long Fallen Dynasty?
Man, I
This
can't
series.
wait to just cop this game and just watch the CG trailers so I could just talk about games instead of play it. But no, that game for
Fake
real is
gamer.
yeah, day one, day one buy. I'm not even
It
gonna
looks
forget
sexy,
about
right?
Game Pass. That's no. That's gonna be Xbox. That's gonna be Xbox, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean it's gonna be
I'm gonna
Xbox?
cop that game. You talk about the Wulong game, right?
Yeah, you're buying it on Xbox?
Yeah. I thought you said
It's coming out on
PC, so no.
PlayStation too.
Oh yeah, I know it's a multi-plat, but no, I'm definitely copying that game. That's exactly what I want Microsoft to bring those type of games back and bring back the glory of the
It's
360
full of
generation.
exports today. Okay.
I know these bots. They
Ham,
don't
Somebody who
understand
did the show
greatness.
the A.
Ham, Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, go.
I thought it brought back a lot of memories of the old Dynasty Warrior games that I used to play and stuff like that growing up, and I
Remember Lost
forgot.
Odyssey?
I thought there was one that I played on Xbox One like early in the generation. I forgot what it was called. It was like Warrior something like Orochi or something like that.
Yeah, Warriors Orochi. There's Warriors
Oh,
Orochi.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
great. I love Warriors.
yeah. That game was fantastic. So like I'm excited to see this, and when I seen it at the show, I was like, oh yeah, that's dope. Let's go.
okay. Cozy, Wo Long Fallen Dynasty.
I also think that looked good.
Okay,
Not
so you're
like,
also
oh
getting it day one?
man. No, I mean, I'm like more of one of those, like, if a game looks good, I'll try it on Game Pass. But if it's already, it's hard to put a game on
It's
my
not
radar
going to Game
already.
Pass. It's not going to Game Pass.
Okay, then I won't try it until it hits
What
$30, maybe. A
Damn.
long ass
what's up?
backlog.
Are you?
I have
I thought
hundreds of games.
I thought that Wulong was going to Game Pass.
No, it's not.
It's not okay. Well,
Nope.
I'm buying it anyway, regardless. So yeah.
Yeah, I have hundreds
Uh-huh.
of games to play, so
Sure.
like,
Sure, K
yeah.
Mega.
I know.
Sure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right. Yeah, it looked cool. I'm also probably gonna give it a go on day one as well. It looked very nice.
Uh-huh.
It definitely looks like the type of game that you would expect to see PlayStation present as an exclusive. I'm very surprised that this one was announced on Xbox.
You
Let's go
said
to
you
the
was gonna.
chat for a
Did you?
bit.
Well, hold on. You said you was gonna. You said you was gonna do what with that game?
I'm gonna get
Shove
it
it up
day
his
one.
butthole. Oh.
You gonna buy that game?
Yeah.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you
Oh.
always lying?
He hit you with
Oh
the
my
facts.
God. Stop fucking lying.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Man. All right. Osha says Diablo so mid. Nah, it doesn't look mid, but
Woo,
I'm
he
very
said
interested.
mid.
Yeah, he said mid.
Now that's some slander.
That's boy. That's some
Uh,
sick slander. That ain't even delicious slander. Lord have mercy.
The
Dragon.
Diablo 3 is kind of meh.
You're saying Cozy Diablo 3 as well?
It's kind of meh.
Kind of
I
meh.
like 2 better.
What up, Vinny?
Okay. Everyone likes 2. Hi Uso. Welcome at Dragonheart Yobi TV. Welcome, and also can you find like a shorter name? That is very long. Says K Mega in the building. Let's go.
Let's
Respect
go.
people's name choices. It's rude.
Oh man,
Whatever. Okay,
it is
here we
long.
go. Here come the
Just
big
call
ones,
Yobi!
ladies and gents. Persona 3, 4, and 5 on Xbox. K Mega,
Mm-hmm.
please give us your thoughts. Serenade us with your thoughts.
Oh man, this is huge. The one thing for me that what Phil did, what Xbox has done, not only putting that game on Game Pass and getting that game from Atlas and putting those games on Xbox. Now Phil and them and company is saying, look, okay, now y'all begged for this shit. Go ahead and play it. You got no excuses. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and play 3 again because that was the last one that I beat. I'll go back and play 4, play 5. I'm gonna show improve, man. This was a big, huge get for Xbox, and I hope that the community that was asking for this, that was always asking for it every year, hopefully they'll show improve and let Xbox know that they are happy and play and will play the damn game.
Okay. First off, welcome, Mr. Dark. Second, I would have loved to see the numbers if Xbox had put Persona on their platform but not in Game Pass. Anyway, Ham,
Yeah.
Persona 3, 4, and 5 on Xbox. Go.
To be honest, I've never really got into those games, but I'm damn ready to try it because I've been waiting to get into something kind of turn-based and Yakuza started out pretty cool with me, but I don't know, it just kind of fell off a little bit. So
You fell off, dude. Come on. I'm on Yakuza 4
I'm not
right
gonna
now.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I slipped with that game and just kind of let it and let it slide. But I kind of want to try Persona. I kind of want to try Persona and give it an honest go and try a genre that I'm really not into. That's the way I'm kind of looking at that. I'm not like, I wasn't like blown away by that, but I know how big this is for Xbox. Like, that is a massive title. So like,
Just like Riot Games, yeah.
so like, I can't if I'm down for a platform and I want to see it grow, and that goes with PlayStation too. Like, do you, boo boo? You know what I'm saying? But for Xbox, I just have an extra little bit of love for Xbox, to be honest. Just to be real. And so to see so to see them get more stuff that they couldn't get last generation is just nice. It's just nice, to be honest.
Okay,
and
enough
it
with
entices me.
Xbox loving.
Yeah, oh,
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
I'm loving on
Before
it, baby.
we go to Cozy,
Sex
before we
with
go
my
to
Series
Cozy-
X, baby.
Where do you stick
Oh,
it?
man.
Wow. Mr. Dark says I'm excited to jump into Royale and beat Vanilla Persona 5. Have at it, dude. Enjoy. Osha says P3, 4, and 5. Atlas showing lots of love, unlike Square. Bro, Just buy a PS5 and play Final Fantasy. Jeez. Yobi says, K Mega, you were right. I double checked. Wulong is coming to Game Pass for Xbox, PC. What? Wulong is coming to. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna check this when Cozy is giving her feedback.
Monster move.
Mr. Dark says, Ham Solo, Yakuza series, and Like a Dragon are amazing. 100. I agree. Osha says, can't go wrong with Persona. Shinrock, if a game is going to sell, it will sell. I don't know, man. Not on Xbox. I don't know. Cozy, give us your take on Persona 3, 4, and 5 on Xbox.
Good for people who've asked for them. I'm not a Persona fan. I'm not a weeb. I don't like, I'm not really into the. And I you have to be like, it's like a game for like weebs and people who want to date high schoolers.
Oh my
God! would be up. Like she calls herself weeb, right? But you know what I'm saying. But damn, you see, wow, disrespectful. Man, she's
oh my
God!
And that's why I love this podcast. That is why I love this podcast. I never know what's around the next corner. I never know what's around the next corner.
That girl, that woman is mean, bro.
Atlas games I don't really touch though. Like I don't really touch the Persona games. Like I like other Atlas games, just not.
Christ above, Cozy. The entire chat is going crazy about Persona, and you're here taking a fresh take on it. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the chat for a minute. Mr. Dark says now if Xbox can bring those more niche JRPGs like Trail of Cold Steel or Sakura Wars, Matt likes games, laugh my ass. Just go back to that. Oshus is laughing his ass off.
Soul Hacker 2 is coming.
Yes,
next
I'm getting
month
Soul
or
Hacker
August.
2.
So that's one
And
of
then
those
she's talking about weebs.
titles. Yeah, right? Yeah,
man.
What's happening here?
Yobi says, Ham, I hope your daughter's okay. 100 to that one.
Yeah, she's getting better. She's definitely getting better. I'll be heading there here in about 20 minutes after I grab some stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, Yobi, I just checked, and for real, Wolong Fallen Dynasty is going to Game Pass day 1.
Take that L.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
Take that L. Go ahead.
I'll gladly take that L. I'll gladly take that L.
The host has got to take a big ass L, so he'll be right back.
They said, we said, presented to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Can you not do that again? What? When are we getting a commercial?
Guy, Cozy, I sent you the check. What are you talking about? Jeez. I'm just saying, guys, this is gigantic. Okay, the fact that Wolong was going to Xbox was big. Game Pass day 1. Hats off, man. Hats off. Oh, wow. Just wow. Okay.
You got served by Yobi after hating on his name. You got slapped up.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
too long of a name.
Dang.
Okay. Is that all? Is that all? Are we going to stay on this for the next 10 minutes?
No. I'm done. You already know what it is.
Okay. Mr. Dark says they need to bring 13 Sentinels from Sentinels Aegis from Atlas. What the hell is that?
Cool.
There's a game called 13 Sentinels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's on PlayStation and on PC. Well, I don't know if it's on PC. I know it's on PlayStation though.
All right. Here's the biggest news. This one's what made this one an A+ for me. Hideo Kojima is making a game for Xbox. K Mega, go first.
I know. I can't believe he's dirtying himself by touching an Xbox.
I think Xbox is the one touching him.
Maybe.
Hey man, that check, right?
That check will make anybody touch anything. So
You can touch me wherever
that
you
Microsoft
want.
money
Give
is
me
real.
Like an Xbox being
That
touched
Microsoft
for the
money
first
is real,
time.
Jack. That bag will
Hold
be
on.
up.
hold
Yeah.
on. K-Mega, before you go, Osha says it's all Shin Megami Tensei though.
Shin Megami
Um,
Tensei is better. Better.
Well,
Yobi says combo breaker. Thanks, K-Mega. Mr. Dark says that game is fire. Osha's The Devil's Saga and Persona. Mr. Dark
Yes.
is basically Neon Genesis Persona, and it's on Switch 13 Sentinels Aegis. Okay, Kojima on Xbox. Let's go. Osha says
yeah.
boo to the Kojima thing. I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay, K
No,
Mega,
I
go.
think it's
Kojima.
yeah. No, I think it's huge. I'm not as big as of a fan of Kojima like as I used to with going to his earlier titles, but I mean you can't deny the man is a rock star in the gaming space, and to have his name behind whatever that he's going to be pumping out on
Whatever.
Xbox
Whatever.
is huge. It's huge. It's definitely going to bring his fans to the Xbox brand. So that was a huge move from Xbox, no doubt about it.
Will it?
All right. Cozy, Kojima.
I don't think he's ever made anything I've liked. Ever. It's whatever. Cool for the people that are fans of his.
Okay, Cozy, we get it. You don't care. Sit in the corner. Ham, Hideo Kojima.
Oh man, Matt Likes Games said it in the chat. Lost my mind on stream. I was right there with them because on and I'm not, and it's not that I'm a big Kojima fan at all. I'm just excited to see what he's gonna do with this cloud technology kind of thing. He always makes these like crazy in-depth games, and I do like his games. I just never like I'm just not like fully immersed in Kojima games. But the thing that I found ironic was it was the first time I made a like overlay on my other channel, Game Drain, and Kojima's in the corner of that of that stream. So if you watch it back, you'll see him just in the corner, just like in like just a still picture of him. So to see him go on stream when I just put that picture there that day, I thought it was just ironic and pretty nuts. But it was hilarious. It was a good time.
First. Ham knew that Kojima was going to be on the showcase before it even happened. We have us a new insider, ladies and gents.
No, you don't. Stop.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And bookmark this. Ham's going to be making more predictions next week.
Oh my God!
Okay, let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat before I give my breakdown. Mr. Doug says, I love Kojima and Death Stranding. It's a great game. I would say Death Stranding was his K808 hard game. Oof. 808 was that was subarashi. Yobi says, I hope y'all know y'all giving K Mega life right now. I haven't seen him smile this big in a long time. Okay. Shinrock says, I love and respect Kojima's intention, but the games are just bro. Ham, can you kick Shinrock off?
No, I agree with Shinrock. That's why that's why I say I've never got fully immersed. Like he makes dope games, hella detail, really cool. The story's pretty dope too, but like sometimes the gameplay just kind of doesn't sit with me.
We have another troglodyte in the chat. Osha says, I was a huge Kojima stan until MGS4. Guys, that was his best game. What is wrong with y'all?
No, it was not. You can't have cows mooing and kicking your ass at the same time. That's too creepy. No.
Okay. Madlike Game says Ham did tell me before the show started look at you capping for Ham Solo. Anyway, let me give
person
my
we follow
brief...
on the Game Drain.
That's
the only one we follow on the Game Drain.
It's true. It's true. He is like the messiah of video games. I have to say this personally, guys. I started squealing like a little, like fan of like Justin Bieber.
This is what put the plus on the A for him.
For real. I was like a little bitch on the couch, and I'm screaming. I'm calling my wife like, babe. She's coming into the sitting room. She has no idea who the hell Kojima is. And I'm like, babe, it's Kojima on the X. And she's like...
And you don't even know what game he's making.
And she's like, let me humor this absolute freak. And I'm losing my mind. And dude, Kojima could make a game about farting. And I'm buying it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Kojima could make a game as short as freaking, I don't know, the shortest game everyone's pissed off. Oh, the Order 1888, I think. And I would buy it,
1886.
and I would cap to everyone. That's the game of the year, game of the year, game of the year. Buy that game. So yeah,
Zone of the Enders
fantastic
is
news.
fire, Mr. Joanna Dark.
Yes.
I've played it, but I just that game just has a little disconnect with me too. I just don't get it. Like sometimes I feel a little repetitive playing it.
Yobi
It's
trying to get me
fun.
off.
It's fun as hell, but I feel a little repetitive sometimes. Maybe I don't know. Is there an upgrade system that I'm missing or something like that? I feel like I've done all the same moves over and over and over and over.
Okay,
tired.
Yobi in the
Older
chat.
game.
Yobi in the chat is trying to get K Mega to host the show instead of me. Yobi, I need you to put
Oh
your
my
money where your
God.
mouth is. I don't see
Damn.
nothing, man. I don't see no
Oh my
donations. I don't
goodness.
see nothing. We just supposed to do what you're saying.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
whatever,
Wow.
dog.
This man. Come
Whatever.
on, Yobi.
Um. Okay. This was supposed to be the big reveal. Starfield. Ham.
Oh man,
Will Starfield be
Starfield.
Game of the Year 2023? Go.
News
Ah,
wheel.
man.
No Man's Sky already did it.
So it's
Cozy, sit down. Sit down, Cozy.
yeah. Stop with that.
It's true.
It's gonna be fighting versus what? Spider-Man? Yikes! Is Spider-Man supposed to come out next year?
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Is it?
2? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that
Is
and
Ragnarok
God of
coming out
War
as
next
well?
year. Ugh. Or I mean, Ragnarok could come out this year. We don't even know yet. But
Yeah, it's all rumors.
I mean, I think it is. If it doesn't win, it's gonna get second. That's how I feel about it. But I feel like it could get second. It could
Gamers
totally get
everywhere.
second. Because
It'll
you
win
know
in the
how.
hearts of gamers.
Well, you just know how it is sometimes. Like, and Breath of the Wild. You know, I mean, it's just a 2023 is gonna be. I don't think people really understand how insane next year is gonna be for video games. It's gonna be just.
You sound like an expert talking about next year.
It's gonna be out of pocket. It's gonna be completely out of pocket. Like you can't tell me that it's not gonna be. We're talking about Spider-Man. We're talking about God of War, possibly if that gets pushed to next year. We're talking about Starfield.
What
God,
was
I
the
even
last
say
message?
Redfall,
Yobi.
Forza Motorsports, Breath of the Wild. Like, bruh, like it's gonna be a terrifying year for voters next year. It's gonna be a terrifying year. So, but I'm
Okay.
really excited for it. But as for
Yeah.
Starfield, I feel like it's gonna at least get second place because it's gonna
You think
be
it'll sell
ambitious as
consoles
hell.
then?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like that's a stupid question.
People gonna buy Xboxes to play Starfield.
No,
Absolutely.
you don't need to.
Yes.
That was a trick question. Well done, Cozy. Let's go to the
I mean,
chat
you
for
don't
a
need
minute.
to, but I mean, to say to like push off the idea of it's not going to sell consoles is insane. There are people waiting
X's.
to buy to buy Xbox to get Starfield, and they didn't even know what it looked like yet. They had no idea what it looked like, and now that they've seen it, there are a lot of people that are hyped like me about that game. I'm very hyped.
Yeah, okay, Ham. Just hold on. We need to go to the chat. It's
You need to
heavy
give
here.
it give it
Dark-
its flowers. You deserve to.
Mr.
Not until it comes out.
Mr. Dark says even Kojima's older game Snatcher was Blade Runner meets Cyberpunk. Yeah, it was decent. It was decent. Yobi says read my last message so everyone can see it. Bruv, just copy and paste it below. There's so many going through. Osha says Starfield will win all the awards. Trust me, it's the second coming of Skyrim.
It's not going to change anything. Like it'll just be a bunch of it'll be like
Wow.
the Xbox, the bot circle jerk, where they're all like, "Oh, it's so great," and then everyone else is like,
my
"Okay."
God,
your
here we
turn. You
go.
will get your turn, Cozy. Let me just finish the chat.
Oh my God, here we go.
Wow.
Mr. Dark says
Wow.
people forgetting the Slayer of any IP Breath of the Wild 2. True, true. Matt likes games. It's in the convo for sure. I think none of it matters if Breath of the Wild comes out next year. It'll sweep if that happens. I don't know. God of War might have something to say about that. Mr.
I
Dark
think Breath
says
of the Wild 2 has to do something though.
it's
If it's really just Breath of the Wild 2, then it's just Breath of the Wild 2.
no. It's what one, it's got the largest install base. Two, it's Nintendo fans. Nintendo fans, you could make the same game 12 times, they will buy it.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
Shin-
saying
What?
I'm not
I mean, that's
disagreeing
kind of
that
the
they won't
fact.
buy it. I'm saying the reason Breath of the Wild 2
It's
is
good, though.
like lauded is because it does something completely new and it brings innovation to open world gaming. And
Sure.
if Breath of the Wild is just Breath of the Wild, if Breath of the Wild 2 is just
Okay,
the same,
Cozy.
but more,
Okay. Shinrock says I love God of the War, but I can't stand Kratos. Huh?
what?
I love the Lakers. I can't stand Kobe. What?
Bruh.
Osha says Starfield is going to change everything. Trust me, bro. I don't trust you at all. Mr. Doug says Breath of the Wild 2 is the Reaper of games.
Getting paid by Bethesda, by
Breath
Blood
of the Wild
Bethesda.
killed Aloy and it will kill Kratos. Okay, so here's Yogi's dog. Like I'm picturing Link
There's so
slaughtering
much heat being
the
thrown in this
PlayStation
podcast today.
protagonist. Like I'm picturing Link grabbing the protagonist and just slitting the throat. Jeez. Okay. Yobi says,
Damn.
Look, you want to kick Shinrock off. Okay, you're fired. K Mega, you're the new host. Hit the sound effects. Okay.
You are fake news.
Let's get it.
Osha says Cozy's out of pocket for sure, for sure. Mr. Dark, watch Pokemon take it all. I swear Pokemon's gonna sell and beat everyone.
I forgot
I
about
mean, we
Pokemon.
know
Didn't even
Nintendo
think
games are
about it.
gonna sell.
Too Big says fact, Loke. I don't know, man. I only speak facts. I don't know what you're talking about specifically. Mr. Dark says Nintendo has a special sauce. Sure. I bet if Metroid 4 comes out, it'll sweep Samus for the win. Nah, Metroid 4 is coming out in 2030. I heard it from my sources. Cozy.
Yeah, 2030.
Yes.
Did you see how long it took for Metroid, the last Metroid to come out? That was wild, man. It took a couple of years. Took a decade plus. Cozy, Starfield, go.
So I was always kind of like, oh, Starfield will be interesting. From what they've shown of it, I'm like much more interesting. I'm just, I like Bethesda, but I don't like. I guess I don't really love it. Love Bethesda games. So but what Starfield showed off, because the truth is kind of that, unfortunately, no one, as far as like that full RPG experiences, I don't think anyone else does what Bethesda does, and especially with
I feel like that's
when
a fact.
they got into the character creator, that's when I was like, oh man, like this is an amazing character creation system, and how that interacts with the world and the NPCs is like, to me, something new, something that you don't really see a whole lot of. And I'm excited for that.
They like go out of their way to make a game scary to get into. Like, I'm just saying, like the game isn't scary itself. It's just like the amount of content and stuff and how large it is. It's like people like people say Assassin's Creed is like insane. Like Bethesda, I feel like is even further out there and making like games that are just time crushers.
Assassin's Creed is different though, because Assassin's Creed at the end of the day isn't giving you choice in the same way. You're not like, you know, at
They
some
don't.
point
You're
in
right.
Bethesda games, you have to decide what you're going to do. You don't get to do it all. And I think that is something I enjoy with their games. Is like, and I'm going to enjoy in Starfield is like, I'm gonna have to pick what I'm gonna do in this game, and that's amazing.
Okay. K Mega,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, so it will definitely be a contender for Game of the Year. And the reason why is because just like you were talking about Nintendo fans, there are Bethesda fans out there. And if this game has got any resemblance to Skyrim in space, the mod community will have a absolute field day with this game. On top of the fact that the PC community, hell with the console, the PC community will hold this game to make that be a huge seller. That game is going to rake. And just because of that alone, it will get into that discussion. Game doesn't have to look the best. I mean, we just seen this year. No one
Elden
can
Ring.
tell nobody on this nobody on this panel can say that Elden Ring looks better than Forbidden West. But nobody talks about Forbidden West except for a few PlayStation gamers out there. It just got ate alive. And Elden Ring, just an amazing, just crazy game. And this game, Starfield, has that same type of vibe because I am not into those Souls-like games with Elden Ring, but it got into it. And then once I figured out, the hype behind Starfield is going to bring those type of gamers in that don't normally play those type of games. And then if they fall in love with it, like people did with Elden Ring, you're going to have a true competitor. Zelda is definitely going to be up there. Pokemon might be, will sell like gangbusters, but I don't think it's actually going to be in a discussion for Game of the Year. But yeah,
Mhm.
if you got God of War, you got God of War, Spider-Man, Starfield. Don't forget about Stalker, and then Zelda. Then that's your race right there. So
Okay.
that's your race. Yeah, Starfield's definitely an amazing. Just it's going to be great.
Okay.
Just as a heads
Let's
up,
go to
It's
the
going to
Lo,
chat.
look ugly at first, but when you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it, when you playing the game, it's going to look great.
just as a
Okay.
heads up, I got about 10 minutes.
Okay. Let's go to the chat real quick. Mad Likes Games is capping. He says Starfield's the first game to me that looks next gen. Too Big says K Mega with his soundboard is the GOAT. Yobi says Fallout 4 won Game of the Year from different shows. Yobi, I will cut you some slack because it's your first time. Here are the parameters. When we talk about Game of the Year, right? One,
Mhm.
there's only one award show that matters, which is the Game Awards. Two, when we say Game of the Year, we're not talking about the one by the critics. We're talking about the one by the fans. Okay? So
Mhm.
there. Matt Like Game says Cozy Spittin. Shin Rocks, I'm good on Starfield. For sure. Uh, Mr. Dark says Assassin's Creed hasn't been good since Origins. I miss the old school, bro. Ezio
What?
Auditore.
You
Uh,
can't make him
Yobi.
mad
Pull his
now.
words out, man.
I
Bro,
K
come on
Mega.
now.
Hold it.
You
Yobi
can't make him
says,
mad now. Let's
okay,
go.
sorry, Yobi. I can't read it out because this one is connected to your previous one, which was wrong. So let's move on. Mr. Dark says people are forgetting that visual are a plus, but at the end of the day, it comes down to gameplay for sure. Osha's
Yes.
Elden Ring is the perfect example. Yeah, true. Guys,
Mhm.
my take on Elden Ring is that it's on the creation engine. So in terms of visuals, there
You
will be
mean
nothing
Starfield?
special.
You said Elden Ring.
Sorry, Starfield. Can you imagine
Oh,
Elden Ring on the
that boy
creation
is
engine?
some milk.
My God, that would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. For real. Starfield on the creation engine, I'm not looking for anything good on the visuals. The gunplay looked decent. I think the story will be good. I'm looking forward to it. And I second what K Mega says. There's a lot of people that will get this game just because it's Bethesda. And it's gonna sell like gangbusters, and it's fine. For me, But I only have one request. I hope this is the last game on the creation engine. For the love of everything that is holy, please, Bethesda, move on from the creation engine. Go to Unreal, go to the id
Wait.
engine.
What
Go-
other games? What other games on those engines do anything like what Bethesda games do?
What other games on the wait? Are you trying to tell me the creation engine is the only engine that can run an RPG?
No, in the
So
scope.
they can go to whatever. That's why I said they can go to whatever engine they want, except the freaking creation engine. I want Skyrim to look
So,
nice and have minimal bugs. That's all
so
I'm
here's the
asking
thing.
for.
Here's the thing. Why you can't get both those things? Because you get both those things by making a game with less options. That's the reality.
So
The
it's not an
narrower the
engine.
game,
It's not an engine problem.
it's the type of game it is. You're not going to get,
So all
oh,
these
I want a game
all
where I
these
can do all sorts of wild
programmers,
and crazy
all these
things.
programmers who've been complaining about the creation engine for years, for decades,
I'm not saying it's the best
are
engine, but
lying.
the
These
other thing,
motherfuckers
the
be
other reality
tripping.
is every system.
Cozy knows what's really wrong.
No, I'm not saying that there can't be a better, but those things have to be built, and you know how long those things take to build? Years, like decades.
That's why I immediately grasped for Unreal Engine.
Because what on Unreal Engine does that? What pick a game that's an expansive game where
There
you can
hasn't
pretty
been
much do
an expensive game on Unreal Engine
exactly.
5 because Unreal Engine 5 hasn't been out long enough to make a big expensive game on it.
Okay,
It just
so
came out
when someone
this
does
year.
that, get back to me.
Let's go to the chat. This is getting ridiculous. Mr. Dark says I'm playing Rogue Legacy 2, and that game is fantastic. Nowhere near the level of Gears. Hurrah. Bro, okay. Yobi says, no, you ain't say that at first. Bro, that's why I gave you the rules of Game of the Year on They Said, We Said, bruv. Come on, keep up. Mr. Dark says, K Mega, we can talk. Bayek is a dope character after that. Nothing, okay.
Absolutely.
Yobi,
I feel that
you're
Bayek and his wife has a better has a better story arc than some of the older Assassin's Creeds that people are beloved about. Now, I have not played the Exio, uh, those Assassin's Creeds, but the ones after that I have played, and I could just tell you, just from the character building, Bayek and his wife, they murder, they slay, and then and listen, I don't know if anybody got a chance to beat the last one, Valhalla, but that story starts off very, very slow. It's one of those games you got to play 10 plus hours, but then once that story starts going through, that bad boy hits. So I don't know. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's try and wrap it up. Yobi says you're basically saying the other award shows don't matter. Get out of here. Fallout 4 is Game of the Year. I know it hurts to admit it, bro. Okay, Yobi, you don't host the show, so I'm gonna break it down for you real quick here, behind the curtain. What happens is we need to be able to quantify an argument so we can state our point. If everyone can just bring up whichever award show is convenient for the game that is convenient for them, then we can't have a discussion because Ham will be able to go to whatever award show awarded Flight Simulator as the game of the year. And then based on that, his argument is 100% correct. We can't do that because we want to come to one conclusion on the show. So we all have to agree on which is the game show, which is the metric. Okay. Now, ladies and gents, we have reached the end. Ham has to go. K Mega, please get us out of here. Oh, sorry. Please tell us where we can see you. Please tell us where we can meet you, connect with you, etc., etc.
Yeah, really do appreciate it, man. Had a really good time, man. You guys are a blast. I hate that I didn't get to see Cozy eat something, but but that's for another time. I'm open. But yeah, you come catch K Mega 405. Come catch me, I should say, and on my channel K Mega 405. We just did GRG podcast last night. Come and check that out. We had a really good time. Also, Fight Night Sundays. I do this stream every Friday, every Sunday night, 8 p.m. We'll be doing that, and then also catch me out on Twitter at KMega4. Man, really do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, K Mega.
All right,
So
I'll
sorry,
take us out.
before you take
Lord.
us before you take us out, anyone in the chat, if you want to see K Mega here again, please make sure to reach out to him and tell him to come back. All right, Ham, take us out.
Oh man, you and Dragonheart, like Dragonheart Yobi got to be on the show next week if he is willing to.
My man.
Because y'all guys were.
He's pulling his cock out.
That's one of you guys. Doing that.
Check this out. Yobi now wants K Mega to do the outros. Come on, Yobi. If you want to watch K Mega, go to K Mega's show, man. Jeez.
Yobi, stop, man.
Yo, this guy's your number one fan. Wait, are we sure
man.
Yobi is not K Mega? Are we sure Yobi's not K Mega?
Yes. We'll type at the same time. Yobi, type right now. I just type something right now. I don't be doing that bullshit. That's
Whatever. You got two keyboards in front of you, man. Whatever, man.
Oh my God.
Ham, get us out of here. Get us
All
out of
right,
here.
bro. All right. See, this is why this show is so fun. You guys make sure you hit that like button, share this out for other people to check it out. You'll catch us back here usually every Friday. Hopefully, we can make it happen this coming Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, the Lord's time, right, K-Mega?
The Lord's time.
Yes, you're right. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys
Is this you on Twitter, Dragonheart? Is this you?
oh,
At Dragonheart Yobi?
stop
That's
it.
my
Stop
dude.
it.
I'm following him, dude. This guy
Oh,
brings
Lord.
fire.
All right. Oh man, y'all crazy. But anyways, make sure you guys come back, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of content, and we will see y'all later. Peace out.
Ciao.
Later, Tay.
I got some themes. I got some theme music.